Hi, my name's Yvonne. Thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to doing your reading for you. Please note that this is a timeless reading and that it may not resonate with all. If it doesn't resonate, then please have a look at your sun, no, if this isn't your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, because they all may be more relevant to you at this time. To do the readings, I tune into your guides and angels through my guides and angels and through the creator of all that is. And I ask for the message which will resonate with most people as possible in the collective of the sign that I'm reading for. If you enjoy this reading, if you find it resonates with you, then please do click the subscribe button and the like button, and if you would like, then please feel free to put a comment below and I will endeavour to answer you. And yes, I do pre-shuffle the cards and lay them out before I do my readings, just to save time and also to tune into the energies that I am seeing going on within the cards for the message for you today. If there's any other information, then hopefully it will be in the description box below. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading today. I've shuffled the cards and laid them all out, and yeah, I felt quite emotional today with your cards. Felt quite sad, so really feels like you could be going through something, especially with the story that's been coming up with these cards. So let's make a start, and the first one we have here is the resting tree, and this is the overall feeling for your reading. Patience and stillness. Now with this card I get a feeling of I want to say being in a holding pattern, especially, you know, the stillness. But it's almost like feeling stunned, like stunned into silence or inaction. Feeling a lot of sadness, as I said, is really feel is such a heavy sadness, which is just going on, and it just feels that you're in that sort of, perhaps you are in a stage of grief, and you just feel that you just sort of don't want to be moving. I'm just looking at this girl just lying there, sort of shut off from the world, seeking healing, seeking peace, work things through, giving that chance to try and get the mind around whatever events have occurred. So I do kind of get a feeling this could be relationship based more than anything else. I will say that right off the bat, but do take it how it resonates with you, because this could relate to work. I mean, it could, you know, could relate to a personal relationship, a family relationship, but it could relate to work, but I do get a more of a sort of a relationship feel with this. But as I say, take it how it resonates, please. So let's make a start. So, new beginnings is the first card, and I've got that clarified with the Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is that there has to be a new beginning, and I feel that, you know, I just heard there's no turning back in my head. That you know there has to be a new beginning. Something has to change. Something has changed, and something now needs to change in your life, is what I'm picking up from this. Now, this is why I say it could possibly be to do with work, because the Eight of Pentacles is a work card. This is a craftsman, and he's, you know, putting a lot of effort into what he does, a lot of talent and skill into what he does and what he's creating. However, this could also relate to a relationship where you've put a lot of time and effort into a relationship, but now you're having to, you feel, start again and create this whole new beginning. Okay. So with this, I'm getting obstacles and challenges, which is saying to me that you're finding it really difficult to move on. you know, quite often when I get this card, it's sort of like saying, oh, you've got an obstacle and all you have to do is just jump over. But today when I look at this card, it just feels that he's leaning back. It just feels that he doesn't even want to jump this time. He's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And Nine of Wands, I mean, it's just like feeling that, you know, stubbornly in a way saying, no, I don't feel I can, I don't want to, and I don't even think I can at the moment. Move forward, get through this. And the reason why was that you felt this was your dream. This was a wish come true. Like I say, you know, if it's a relationship, then you thought this was the sort of ultimate relationship for you. If it was a job, then it was the ultimate job. If it's a home and the ultimate home, you get the idea. Yeah, so that's got to be hard. That's got to be difficult. Okay. However, we do have moving on. We do have you moving on. Moving forward. And interestingly, this guy's moving into the light. You see that? He's moving away from this darkness. And he's moving into the light. But, you know, when I look at him today, I don't know if you can see that, he's not really looking straight ahead. He's not really seeing where he's going. He's like, oh, okay. I'll move forward. But he actually is moving towards, I want to say, enlightenment and to something better. And then this, it's, you know, Four of Swords. This is in a way actually quite similar to this resting tree. And you notice that they've both got their eyes closed, not looking. Don't really want to look. Oh, well, I'll go, but I'm not going to be really present. But I will move forward. But I don't want to see where I'm going. You know, that's the feeling I get from this. You're still feeling really stuck in the past, that you haven't really worked through that yet. Okay, so with the solar plexus card, which is the next one, you know, this says to me that you felt this person was really fulfilled what you wanted and hoped for in a relationship. Or, of course, you know, if it's a job, it was your dream job, and you felt that that was it, the ultimate. It fulfilled you. Lit you up. Made you feel whole. Happy. Buzzy. I want to say buzzy. But I do get with this Page of Swords, you know, see how watchful he is? I feel this is you. You know, Aquarius is an air sign. Page of Swords can be an air sign as well. Just looking at that. Yeah, Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. Could relate to somebody as well, Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. That has to do with this. But it's a younger energy, or it's a younger perspective. I think that's the thing to really note with this. It's not really a mature energy or mature perspective. But I'm getting this watchfulness. So it's almost like, you know, I kind of get a bit of a feeling that a part of you knew something wasn't quite right. Something felt a bit off. You know, I do get that feeling with that one. Okay. So with this next one, sorry, conflict and defeat. Trying to get that in there. I keep noticing today with this card, the man walking down the stairs. There's a light there. That's sort of like, you know, there is hope. There is something guiding him through this. But it's just this walking down, and I almost get this feeling like, well, I'm going to walk down, I'm never going to walk back up again. You know, I kind of get that feeling with this real feeling of defeated, deflated. I kind of want to say deflated, lost hope, feeling that despair, and just don't know how you'd be able to get back up from this. You know, that's what I'm really feeling. You know, how you've been feeling, you know, with this. And with this, you know, foundation and achievements, this is like the dream aspect, the dream home, the dream life, the dream job, you know, a sense of feeling whole, and a sense of, I feel that, you know, you believed that this was it. And you'd found your pot of gold, and it just feels that, you know, that's what you really felt, that this was. But, you know, I keep getting with this rainbow, I keep getting that there's a sense of unreality attached to this. There's just something that just feels a little bit unreal. Just a little bit unreal to this. I'm just kind of getting that feeling, almost like it was a little bit of perhaps a fantasy. You know, I mean, you know, when we're in a relationship, especially if it's a new relationship, it's always wonderful, isn't it? We're always filled with these wonderful hormones and chemicals, and you know, we sort of get on a bit of a high euphoria, and it's natural and it's normal. And sometimes perhaps we don't always see what else might be going on, even though a part of us might sort of be going tap tap on the shoulder. Just be a bit careful. Anyway, I've been told that's all I need to say about that one, so that's fine. Okay, let's move on to this one. So we have now partnerships and alliances. Now with this, I'm really feeling is that you will find someone to help you through this, and I feel it's important, and I'm hearing the word important. It is important that you find someone to help you with your perspective, is what I'm hearing. To help you with the perspective on where you are and what has happened. Because I really feel it's important, as hard as I know as it can be. And I know, especially, you know, for Aquarians being air signs, it's not always that easy for you to access your emotions, and to really sort of understand your emotions, and to allow, you know, when you're really hurting, to sort of allow that to come up and to be released. I know that can be really difficult. But that's what I'm feeling this is saying, is that it is important with this Queen of Cups for you to look at these emotions. See, she's sort of got that cup of emotion in front of her. It's a bit, reminds me actually a little bit of Aquarius, being the water bearer. But I just feel, I'm just hearing she's being asked to look inside, to actually have a look at these emotions. But I feel it needs to be with somebody that you trust. Someone who can, you know, really gently help you with this, and help you with this process of the grieving, of getting in deep and seeing, you know, what's in there. And I'm hearing also finding yourself. So that's kind of interesting. Finding yourself again. And this person also is going to help navigate you through the changes. Financial and material changes, you know, this one says. However, you know, I kind of feel this is about, you know, I want to say grounding. Finding your roots again. That's what I feel. Sort of feeling more present, I think, is what I'm kind of trying to get to. Feeling more present, and then with this, you know, King of Swords, feeling empowered. Finding yourself. I keep wanting to say finding yourself. And finding that real sense of, you know, what is right and what is wrong within yourself. That decisiveness. And you know, when you think before we had this is where you were, I feel. This was you. This is where you were before, which was a page. And so through this process and this grieving process and unpacking your thoughts and your feelings, you're moving up to the King of Swords. And no, this king doesn't take shit from anybody. And that's brilliant. I mean, what a sense of empowerment. So, you know, that is coming. You know, there is somebody there that can help you through this. Okay, so on to the last row here. Balance. This is like the Justice card. And this is telling me that you will find your sense of balance, and you'll also find the answers that you need to help you to come to terms with everything. And you know, when I just sort of feel now that sort of heaviness lifting, and it's almost like an aha moment. That's what I feel with this. There's a real knowing and a deep understanding of what has happened, perhaps even why it's happened. But it brings you back into balance, because you just know. And, you know, there could be justice involved as well. You know, if this is anything to do with a legal case, anything to do, you know, with the courts or something, then this says that, you know, you will win. You will come out on top. So, you know, there's that sense of relief in that as well. Okay. So, yeah, I feel with this emotional loss, this is your next card. You know, I'm looking at this white light coming in, and to me, it's like, I see him, it's almost like he's becoming aware of it. I mean, this is the emotional loss card. So, yeah, I think this comes with this understanding, you know, that we've had back here with this balance card. You know, there's a sense of understanding of why it's happening. Being able to fully release things on an emotional level, understand things on an emotional level. And being able, yeah, just being able to release any residual energies. Let those go. And I'm hearing, let the universe help you. So, you know, ask your guides to come and help you, or angels, just whatever, you know, you relate to come and help you with this. But yeah, really, this bottom row is kind of like, yes. It's a great feeling of empowerment I'm feeling. Okay, and then we have Rejoice and Celebration and the Ten of Wands to clarify that one. So with this, I'm feeling the relief. Really, in a nutshell, feeling relief. You know, this Rejoice and Celebration, it's like feeling that lightness of being. Putting down these heavy rods. All this worry, all the stress, all the sadness that you've been carrying around. Being able to finally just let that go. And feeling, yes, I feel, you know, empowered now. I feel lighter. I know what's happened. I know who I am. I know so much better now of where I'm going and what's going to happen in my life. For me, you know, that you can create your life the way that you want it. Interesting. So it kind of brings us to this next little group. So these are the last cards that I have here. So the main one here is Sacrifice. And I feel with this, there's going to be an understanding that you've actually, through whatever has happened, whether it's a relationship, a job, or whatever, is that you've actually sacrificed a part of yourself in that. There's a realization that you actually did allow yourself in some way to perhaps be controlled by another person or situation. Yeah. Because we have to allow somebody to do that. Nobody can actually take a part of ourselves. We have to actually allow that to go, offer it to someone. And that often comes down to self-worth issues when we do things like that. The worthiness. But like I say, you know, this is at the end. So this is, you know, and I've seen this beautiful rainbow light coming in, this understanding, this clarity coming in. But with this, you know, this Five of Pentacles, knowing that that situation that you were in was never going to fulfill you. It didn't really fulfill you. You thought it might have done, but in actual fact it didn't. So the universe was really coming in and steering you away from this. And yeah, this Four of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel that there was actually a lot of give on your side and take from the other. Because I get a sense of selfishness, you know, I feel selfishness with this from the other person or the other situation. And then through this, you know, we've got you finding your inner strength. This could also represent the sign of Leo, if you know, if there's another person involved. But yeah, you, I think, having with the understanding and the clarity that you're going to find through this process, it's going to be really enlightening for you, and it's going to really, it's going to make you stronger. It's going to be such a learning experience, I'm hearing. Yeah, I know. Learning experiences. But no, I really, really feel such a sense of strength and an inner knowing and inner understanding which you have needed perhaps for a long time, so that, you know, you build up your worthiness, your sense of worth, because you do deserve the best. And I think you need to really truly believe that in yourself, that you do. You deserve to be loved, to be truly loved, to be honoured, to be respected. And I feel through this, you are going to find those qualities for yourself. And when you find that for yourself, then you will attract someone who will also find that in you. And, you know, have that respect and love for you that you deserve. But sometimes, you know, well, not sometimes, we really actually do need to give it to ourselves first for that to happen. So this final card, I just felt I needed to pull a card from the Romance Angels. And this one came out, New Love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So what I feel from this is what it's going to bring about in you. This is going to be, you know, a new love for yourself, ultimately. But it could also you know, bring about a new love in your life. Could be a new relationship, a new job that you love. It could be a renewal of a relationship. But, you know, ultimately, you know, if that happens, if there is a renewal, you will need to have found the love within yourself, that you truly love yourself and know your worth, is what I want to say. Yeah. So I hope that helps, and I hope that does make sense for you. Oh, I can understand, you know, it's a tough time, and probably has been a tough time, but things are going to change. The wheel is going to turn in your favour. Okay, so please do have faith in that, and that will help to get you through this. And don't be afraid to talk to people who you can trust to help you through. Okay, so I will go on and do an extended, and we'll probably sort of look deeper into this and see what else the universe wants to tell us. So I might see you there. If not, the link's in the description box below if you do want to go on to that. But I say if not, then do take care, and hope to see you next time. Bye.